Let's make some home-baked falafel. Hi guys, welcome back to Cook It Vegan. I'm Elizabeth and today we're going to be making some delicious falafel, a traditional dish from the Middle East, but of course we eat it all over the world. Obviously you normally get it in the kebab shops, so I recently thought I wanted to try and make a falafel recipe myself. I was surprised at how damn easy it is, so I want to share with you the recipe today and I hope you're going to enjoy it too. I definitely wanted a healthier version, so I tried deep frying and baking in the oven, and the baking in the oven actually won over. They still are really crispy and really tasty, so that's the version we're going to do today. So let's have a quick look at the ingredients. Dried chickpeas. You're also going to want some onion, and I'm using about 5 cloves of garlic today. We have a magic ingredient, the baking powder, which is going to use to fluff up the falafel. And maybe you might need a little bit of flour. That's an optional ingredient. We have some coriander and some parsley, pepper, sea salt, cardamom, paprika, optional cayenne pepper if you like it a little bit spicy. We have some cumin powder and some turmeric powder. You're also going to need a little bit of olive oil to use on the baking tray. Okay, for this recipe, in best case, you'll need a food processor, something like this one. Alternatively, you most probably could use a hand blender, something like this. So the first thing you need to do with this recipe is to soak your chickpeas, and you need to soak them overnight or for about 7 to 8 hours. 230 grams of dried chickpeas. Place them in a bowl, cover them with hot water, leave them to double in size, which is something like this. Now you need to drain them out. And you want to make sure that they're pretty dry. So I'm just going to dry the chickpeas off in a tea towel. Once they're dried off, you can pour them straight into the food processor. And you're basically going to put everything else on top of the chickpeas, parsley, and your fresh coriander. So you've peeled your onions and garlic, and then you can just roughly chop it and add it to the chickpeas in the food processor. We have 2 teaspoons of cumin, 1 of paprika, 1 of salt, 1 of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of turmeric. We're going to also do some pepper, grind about 1/4 teaspoon, and I'm going to put in a good pinch of cayenne pepper and a good pinch of cardamom powder. And that's all going to go in the food processor. And we're just going to mix that up, and you want to get a consistency so it's not completely ground down, but it's very small crumbs. So let's give it a mix up. So depending on what you use, you might need to give it a little stir and check. So I'm just going to take the mixture out from here. That's your mixture now. Kind of crumbs, a little bit wet. We're going to cover this and put it in the fridge for about 15 minutes. Meanwhile, you can have a cup of tea and you can preheat the oven. Oh, I just had time for my cup of tea. Take a little bit of olive oil and grease the baking tray. Just put about a tablespoon on. So we've just taken the falafel mixture out of the fridge. Now, if it doesn't stick together, if it's a bit too crumbly, you can always add a little bit of flour, which I'm going to do now. So about 2 tablespoons of flour. It's still a very wet consistency, but it's just sticking together a bit better now. And now we're just going to make some little small flat discs. Now you're ready to put those in the oven. So after 10 minutes in the oven, you just want to move them up to the top and either put on the top oven or the grill for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, flip them over for another 5 on the other side. And your falafel are going to look crispy and brown. There is your finished falafel. You can eat your falafel however you like. Obviously, the traditional way is inside a pita bread with some sauce and salad. I quite often just have mine on top of a big salad, or otherwise, one of my favorites is with a warm tortilla wrap. This is a durum wrap. And I like to warm that up, place it with a load of salad, some carrots, cucumber, peppers, whatever I've got, rocket, avocado, whatever you've got, shove it in and make it a really big yummy wrap. And you can top it off with some sweet chili sauce or whatever your favorite sauces are. So delicious. See you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed cooking with me today. Please give me a thumbs up, press the like button, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel. Help me get up on top of the YouTube, and I think it helps me out somehow, and you'll get to see more of my videos. The other reason I need you to subscribe is because my boyfriend promised me a rescue pig when I reach 150,000 subscribers. So as you can see, I'm a long way off, so I need your help. Please subscribe and help me get the rescue pig that I always wanted. Obviously, you can also deep fry them if you wish, if you want to get heart disease. Let's carry on.